So, good morning from Snetterton. It is day one for our first British Touring Car test. I cannot wait to have my first go in the car. It's been such a long time since we were last out. It was literally the last round at Brands Hatch for the series last year, in which we finished third. So definitely some room for improvement, and look forward to trying and seeing what the new car is all about. I'm not going to be able to go into too much detail today, just because there's a lot of new stuff on the car and got to be a little bit careful about what I show. But we'll definitely give you some behind the scenes and show you a little bit about what we do when we go testing. Enjoy. So the first day testing is going really well. The car is quite a lot different to what we had in 2023. We've made some massive changes. The bodywork's a lot different. We've got some differences to the power unit and to the chassis. So it's just a case of getting our head around that really, and it's taking a bit of time. We're at just past lunch now, so we've got 2 sessions left to go. The boys are just doing their setup changes. So we're just on the patch at the minute. So this is quite interesting. You'll see Dom and Jarps jumping on the car, and that helps settle the whole car when it's on the patch. You can see the patches just there. They're on all 4 corners, and this here is our setup gauges. So those help us string the car to make sure that the alignment is absolutely spot on. So those are my 2 number 1 mechanics. So Dom is my number 1, and Jarps over the other side, he is my number 2. At the moment they're just getting the strings square. You can actually see the strings here. There you go, you can actually see them, and they just line up against those prongs on the setup sheet just there that you can see. Then you've got Craig. Craig is my engineer, and then the boys are just going through, making sure that everything is spot on, ready for session 3. But so far so good. Really enjoying being back in the car. It's absolutely fantastic, and let's see if we can make it better. So another thing that's quite different is obviously the tyres we use. Now these are a 265 wide by 18-inch tyre. We've obviously got the slicks here. We've got another new set just here. They're absolutely gorgeous, a new set of tyres. Look how lovely they are. We've also got the wets. Now these are a really soft and full of grooves. You know, this is to help disperse the water out the way when it's raining really hard. We've also got a little wash station, so as soon as the wheels come off of the car, they go straight over to the wash station, and Grumps, who's my tyre man, there's Grumps, he comes and washes the wheels and makes sure they're all ready, and he examines them for any flat spots or anything like that where I've locked up during the session. It's a really crucial job. So it's time to walk you guys through a warm-up procedure on a set of cold tyres for my BMW British Touring Car. Now this is a 330e British Touring Car BMW. I've driven this car now for the last 2 years, but it has undergone some major developments for the 2024 season. So as we head out the pit lane, as you can see, lots of wheel spin. Those rear tyres are literally like driving on ice. As you see when we turn into the first corner, lots of understeer, purely no grip whatsoever. So it's all about just managing the grip level, braking nice and early as we are for the first hairpin there. The last thing you want to do is lock up a front tyre when it's really cold. You've got to be so gentle on them and ensure that the warm-up procedure is thorough, and also just making sure that you don't hurt the tyre in any way. It's okay to lean on them mid-corner to really generate that lateral heat and lateral grip that we're searching for. But as I say, braking super early, especially for those big stops like the second hairpin we're at now. A little bit of oversteer on the exit, and just trying to encourage those rears to warm up as soon as possible. But through turn 5 here, lots of understeer again, and it's just about being patient. This whole game is about being patient in this warm-up procedure. The whole warm-up procedure will take about 3 or 4 laps in this cold weather to ensure that the tyres are up to their full working temperature. As we head onto the back straight here, we're going to do lots of weaving to ensure that we use all of the contact patch of the tyre for both the left and the right hand side of the car. Try and get it as equal as possible. You can see even in a straight line it's wanting to throw me off just because we have no tyre temperature whatsoever. And of course these are the slick tyres, so there's no tread, it's purely just a rubber clean surface. Into the famous bomb hole corner, and then into the last 2 corners here, Coram and the last left onto the straight. Coram's a great corner to load up that left hand side of the car and really start to feel and generate that grip that is slowly coming from purely just the tyre temperature. We start to warm up even down the front straight, and we repeat this for the next 2 or 3 laps. And so we move on to one of my better laps at the end of the day, when the tyres are nice and warm and it's time to have a bit of a go to see where we are. Enjoy the last lap I did at Snetterton. Off we go. So there we go, our first day testing at Snet is complete. I'm sorry it hasn't been that in depth. There will be some really good behind the scenes stuff when we go racing, show you through all the garages, talk to my mechanics a little bit more, give you a little bit more of an understanding about what exactly happens during the race weekend, and of course some footage of the behind the scenes stuff of everything really, me getting ready, what I have to do during the weekend. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, little insight to everything I've done. Thank you for all the support as always, and yeah, catch you on the next one.